Hey guys, this week I'm bringing you my long-awaited detangling video. It is a little bit longer because I wanted it to be realistic looking. However, for my get straight to the point squad, this time around I'm going to put the intro at the very end, and so I'm going to go right into showing you guys what I do first. And then if you have any questions or if you want an explanation on why I do certain things, just stay tuned to the very end. The way you manipulate your hair is far more important than any product you could ever use. I am starting on a braid out that turned into a twist out that is now about 3 or 4 days old. And I purposely did not retwist my hair for the past 2 nights because I wanted it to be tangled for this video. Once I learned how to manipulate my hair, that changed my entire outlook on it. Now, of course, I'm going to section my hair off into 4 sections, and notice how I'm keeping my hair taut or pulled the entire time so that it does not shrink all the way up. Okay, the first thing that you're gonna see me do here is pick apart my ends. So I'm slowly just going up and down my hair shaft, gently picking apart my ends, so that when I go to detangle the top, the tangles at the top will have a place to go. Now I'm adding warm water from this spray bottle, and I'm just gonna work that in. I work the water in until I feel it penetrating my hair shaft. I'm opening up my cuticle so that it can receive moisture. Notice that I'm elongating my hair by slowly and gently pulling the ends down. Now I'm going in with a cream moisturizer to add moisture and slip, and I'm gently removing shed hairs and working out knots as I go along. And I'm adding water and product until I feel that it's penetrated my hair cuticle. Once I feel that my hair is thoroughly moisturized, I am going to seal with my favorite oil, which is Difeel's Argan Oil, available at any beauty supply store. And this blurriness will go away momentarily. My camera had to get used to me moving around a lot. I'm only going to show you guys the back so that this video won't be 3 hours long. Again, I'm starting with the ends, and I'm gently pulling them apart and pulling out shedded hair. That is the importance of starting with the ends. If you don't start with the ends, you're gonna have huge knots in your hair. And of course, if you do get a knot, you can try to work it out with a safety pin or just cut it out. Y'all know that if I feel like I can undo it with a safety pin, I'm gonna try the safety pin first, because I have saved a ton of hair that way. But if the knot is too small and too tight, I will simply cut the strands out. luminous and crystal clear coming. Okay, I know everyone's tangles look differently. However, my hair tends to lock very easily. As you guys can see, my hair is pretty much just trying to lock up. Like if I was trying to start locks, my hair would lock in about a week. My strands twine around one another. It doesn't startle me or anything because it's behaved this way my entire life. Even when I got relaxers, it tangled. And my mom's hair is like this. My hair takes right after my mom's, and her hair twines like this also. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a diagram of what I'm looking for momentarily. So you see those rows of clumped hairs? Those are shed hairs. After that hair shed, it intertwined with other hairs on the way down. And what I do is hone in on these areas to gently pull that hair apart to get the shedded hair out. Before I realized this, I was getting huge knots in my hair because I didn't know that those clumped areas was shed hair. I do primarily finger detangle. However, I am going to gently run a comb through my hair for the sake of this detangling to make sure that there isn't any more hair that's knotted up. And this comb is made by Evolve. I think I got it from Target. The only thing I look for with these type of combs is make sure that the comb that you use does not have any of that paint that chips off. A lot of combs have raised plastic edges that are very rigid, and they have paint that chips off into your hair, and all of those things can cause the comb to tear your hair out. So with this type of comb, there's not any paint on it or raised edges. I think it's even made of like a hard metal or something like that, but it doesn't tear my hair out as long as I use it very, very gently and on small sections. Again, I'm leaving in these rough parts because I want you guys to see me pulling out shed hair. I want you to see me picking apart strands, strand by strand, in order to work out knots and kinks. And of course, I have to work quickly because I don't want my hair to revert all the way back like this little section is trying to do. In the stretching video that I did, there was some commentary about how my hair still looked really stretched out and it wasn't shrunken at all. However, if you consider the length that my hair is coming from, it actually was very shrunken. This knot couldn't be saved, so we're just gonna cut this one right on out. It's gotta go. of my hair trying to lock up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what I mean when I always say that there's a ton of product in my hair weighing my hair down. If I didn't moisturize this way, my hair would be dry in 24 hours and brittle. Hi guys, Jennifer here again. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here to share with you guys my detangling and moisturizing and sealing routine, or my moisturize and seal slash and detangling routine. I hope that makes sense. It's a mouthful. It sounds crazy to me. I hope it didn't sound crazy to y'all. If you find this video helpful, please click on that subscribe button below. In my moisturizing and sealing routine, I use the lock method. And for those of you who are not familiar with the lock method consists of using a leave-in, oil, and a cream to moisturize your hair. However, in my routine, I've substituted the leave-in for water, as I've yet to find a leave-in that actually works for my hair, and I refuse to spend a fortune trying to find one. A lot of you guys commented on my previous videos that you have the same problem. If you know of some leave-ins that work well with kinky coily hair, please comment them below. Like, I've arrived at the conclusion that leave-ins are not for me. Now, the good news is that water is essentially the only thing that actually moisturizes your hair anyway, and it's the first ingredient in any moisturizing product, or it should be the first ingredient in any moisturizing product. Check your ingredients. If it's not, then you need to stop using that. Alright, also, I just like the way water feels on my hair. I hope I'm saying that right. Porosity or porosity. I think it's porosity. I'm pretty sure it's porosity. I do have low porosity hair, which means that it is difficult. I hope I'm explaining this right. It is difficult to get moisture into my hair. However, once that moisture gets inside of my hair, then it stays for a long time. So that's the good news. So the method that I use and the way that I use the lock method is designed for low porosity hair. Additionally, fall and winter is right around the corner, and the lock method is an excellent way to provide extra moisture for your hair during the winter months, because I know my hair gets extremely dry fast during the winter months, and that's one of the reasons why I started doing that's the main reason that I started moisturizing my hair this way in the first place, because the first winter that I started wearing my hair out and learning how to manipulate it, one of my main issues was that my hair started getting dry really, really fast. For example, I could, moisturize my hair the night before, go out and come back and my hair would feel like paper the next day. So that's one of the reasons why I started using this method. I moisturize and seal my hair at least once a week. The lock method does allow me to go a little bit longer without having to moisturize my hair again because of the extra protection. That's great for me because I'm lazy anyway. My lock method consists of 1 hot water, 2 cream, and 3 oil, in that order. The key here is to use hot water, not scalding hot. Please do not burn yourself. I do like to use hot water, as hot as I can stand it on my hands to open up that hair shaft. If I use cool water, the product will not penetrate. This is what I meant by the product doesn't really matter, because I personally believe that with type 4 hair, I have to use warm water to open up my hair follicle and to help the product penetrate. It's not the product doing the work here. It's actually the warm water opening up the hair follicle and me squeezing the moisture in. It's not the product doing the work. It's me and the hot water. I hope that makes sense. I feel so weird saying that. I just don't want to say it. Those of you out